Amanda and David, this happened on a Southwest Airlines flight from SeaTac to San Jose. The woman passenger noticed the man in front of her was sending texts with enlarged font describing sex acts with children and animals. She notified airplane staff, who contacted San Jose police, the FBI, and police in Seattle, where the man was sending his texts. San Jose Police Sergeant Brian Spears called the woman passenger a hero.
Conversations were very particular in regards to sex acts that were to be performed on a child or children. She continued to monitor this activity while simultaneously taking pictures of the text conversations. The victims were saved and taken into protective custody, and Seattle Police Department was able to effect an arrest on the female.
Police have arrested a 56-year-old Tacoma man and a Tacoma woman who was a babysitter for a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. They could be charged with committing felony child sex crimes. Amanda?
Okay, Lori, thank you. In the greater Seattle area, it is estimated that as many as 500 children are bought and sold for sex every year. Tonight, advocacy groups for sex trafficking victims say what happened on that airplane only highlights the need for bystander awareness. King 5's Heather Graf live with the advice that could lead to a child's rescue.
Well, when that brave bystander showed up here at SeaTac Airport a couple days ago to catch a flight with Southwest Airlines, she of course had no idea any of this was going to happen, but she saw something that concerned her, and so she said something.
If it can happen on an airplane, it can happen anywhere. And that's why the story that unfolded on board a Southwest Airlines flight from Seattle to California is so important for organizations that work to end child sex exploitation and human trafficking.
It's good to start paying attention, which is exactly what this woman did, right? She must have seen something that made her start paying attention.
Police agree, and in this case are crediting an alert passenger for making a difference. She reportedly noticed a man sitting in front of her who was using his phone to send text messages about sexually molesting young children. So the woman alerted the flight crew, and upon landing, they alerted authorities, who very quickly made several arrests.
It does. It gives me a lot of hope that she knew to step in and say something.
Mar Bretman founded the Seattle nonprofit called Businesses Ending Slavery and Trafficking. Its focus is bystander training to prevent these types of crimes from taking place.
My biggest tip for a bystander is if something goes off in your head as a red flag that something might be wrong with the situation, especially involving a child. It could be trafficking, it could be child abuse, it could be a number of things, but tell somebody who can help.
Because if it can happen on an airplane, it can happen anywhere.
And we're told hotels are another place where this type of thing happens far too often. So the message to bystanders is look for those red flags, and if you see them, speak up. For now, we're live tonight at SeaTac Airport. Heather Graf, King 5 News.